retrospective, a tribute to you and your wife Jenna. How do you feel about all of that?
Well, I feel good about that. I think that's a nice thing. I hope we don't die soon after, but it's kind of nice. I think it's nice.
Does it make you feel like you're getting toward the end?
Well, it did for a moment when we first heard of that, and but I guess not. It's kind of nice to see, some of the work recognized and seen for whatever it is at that time that we did it.
Some of the work that is now being recognized was not recognized that well at the start. Films like Husbands, which at the San Francisco Film Festival had quite a reaction, but probably not the reaction you would have liked.
No, I found it very amusing, that reaction. There were about 2,000 people there, and they were mainly from University of San Francisco and from Berkeley, University of California. And when they came out there, we came right in the middle of a revolution, which was anti-middle class, and here we were doing a picture about the middle class and how important that was to our society. So it didn't go down well at that particular time, but I found it very amusing, since almost everybody that was watching the film that was antagonistic to our lifestyle came from the middle classes.
Yeah, the way I heard it, you were lucky to get out alive with the audience there.
I had a wonderful time. I really enjoyed it. When you make a film, you look for a response. We made a film that seemed to be quite truthful and honest, the way we felt about things, and there was a whole period of life that had been lost, and we wanted to make this film to express how people without a lot of education might feel about a death, and what they would really feel about their mortality, and how they would mess that up and still not be able to articulate it clearly.
A lot of the films which you have done, you've put your heart and soul into, and they seem to be unconventional by terms of the major film companies, the Paramounts, the MGMs, Columbia. Why are you sort of a maverick? What is it that you don't like about them?
What I don't like about them?
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing personally I don't like about them, and I don't think there's anything personal I don't like about me. It's just our tastes differ, and I like films as an art, and they like films as a profit, and I think that's basically our difference. The rest of it is all hype.
When I think back on films such as An Unmarried Woman, one of my personal favorites that you had directed and that Jenna was in.
No, I didn't. Paul Mazursky.
Jenna was, that was Paul Mazursky?
Yeah.
Oh,
we did a
right.
picture called A Woman Under the Influence.
Make sure to get a cutaway shot.
A woman
Under the Influence.
Right.
That's what I was thinking of. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. We can do a pickup now? See, I told you.
Tempest, and under the circumstances, I don't want to take credit for his huge hit.
Okay, when I think of some of the films which you and Jenna did together, such as Woman Under the Influence, and the way that it's such a personal character study, and some of the films that are out now, the Steven Spielberg films in particular, where the actors perhaps may be secondary. How do you feel about that?
Well, I don't know. I think they're different. They're totally different. I think that E.T. and Steven's Picture is a marvelous movie, and I don't think it's not about people. I think that's why it's successful. I think it is about people. It's about sweetness and love, and it's a fairy tale. And the other picture, Woman Under the Influence, is tougher. It's a very hard picture to take. It's, I think, a wonderful movie, and the people that saw it thought it was a wonderful movie.
I thought it was a wonderful movie. A very good character study of both Peter Falk and Jenna Rollins.
But I've seen so many very good movies in my life, that's just one of them, I think, and E.T. certainly is one of them, too.
Tell me about Shadows. It's one of the films which is being shown here in the retrospective, and perhaps people think of the industry as being one which is glamorous and deals with a lot of money. Shadows was perhaps glamorous for you, but it certainly didn't deal with